We'll get to those reports, but first, breaking news from the U.S. state of Colorado. A suspect has been arrested following an attack on pro-Israel demonstrators in the city of Boulder. Local police say there are reports of several victims after a man threw a petrol bomb at a crowd. For more, correspondent Hendrik Sibrandi is live in Denver. Hendrik, what do we know so far?
Well, good afternoon, Diego. Details are still, as they say, sketchy. This incident happened at about 1:26 local time this afternoon, and so police there in Boulder, which is about 40 or 45 minutes northwest of Denver, are still in the early stages of their investigation. But it does appear that there was some sort of an attack that happened, as I said, at 1:26 this afternoon. A group of demonstrators was walking down the Pearl Street Mall in Boulder when an individual decided to attack them. It's not clear whether it was a petrol bomb or a Molotov device of some sort, but there were burn injuries to a handful of folks that were in that demonstration. These are people that have been getting together every week to do a very brief half-hour-long walk in support of the hostages that are still in captivity in Gaza. Some 20 to 25 hostages remain, and this walk has been going on every week now for some period of time and was going on again today. Apparently a silent march going down the Pearl Street Mall, very famous area of Boulder, when this attack took place. Again, we don't know how the attack was carried out, but it's suspected that it was some kind of a flammable device, hence the burn injuries, which have left a number of people, we don't have an exact number, in local hospitals. Here's what the police chief, Steve Redfern in Boulder, said to the media when he was asked about this attack a short while ago.
I've been in contact with our local FBI multiple times. We are in contact with them here. We are not calling it a terror attack at this point. Again, it's way too early to speculate motive. I know there's a lot out there on social media, but I ask people just to give us a little bit of patience while we work through a really complex scene. A lot of witnesses were here. We've taken them to another location to debrief them and interview them. As we do that, I think the picture will become more clear. But it would be irresponsible for me to speculate on motive this early on. We're only a couple hours into this thing.
Now, as you might imagine, he's being very cautious in what he says. The FBI director, Kash Patel, is being much less cautious about the reason for this attack. He was quoted as saying that this was a targeted terror attack. A representative of the Boulder Jewish community on X this afternoon said, "We are saddened and heartbroken to learn that an incendiary device was thrown at the Run for Their Lives walk on Pearl Street as they were raising awareness for the hostages still held in Gaza." And meantime, Colorado's Governor Jared Polis said, "I am closely monitoring the situation in Boulder, and my thoughts go out to the people who have been injured and impacted by this heinous act of terror." So several officials are calling this an act of terror. The Boulder police chief being a little bit more careful with his words at this point, but I imagine we're going to learn more about this incident a little bit later. The injuries apparently vary. There are several apparently that may be in a critical or life-threatening state at a local hospital in Boulder. But we don't know the numbers, and again, the extent of those injuries, he's not elaborating on at this point. But obviously, a very disturbing situation here in Boulder today with all the anti-Semitic incidents that have been going on in the U.S. Those numbers are on the rise over the past couple of years. This may be another case of that. We'll have to wait and see. Diego?
Hendrik Sibrandi, thank you. Great having you.